Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. The question says: أختنا تسأل في سؤال آخر وتقول: هل تجوز صلاة النوافل ما بين صلاة العشاء والوتر وصلاة الفجر؟ لأنني أسمع من البعض يقولون لا يجوز صلاة بعد الوتر حتى الفجر، والبعض يقول النوم يفصل بينها، وأحد الشيوخ في بلدنا قال يمكن الصلاة قبل الفجر ما بين الأذانين الأول والثاني للفجر، والبعض يقول لا يجوز، وإنني غالبا ما أستيقظ قبل الفجر وأريد أن أصلي ولا أدري هل يجوز أم لا. And the question says there is a sister who's asking. She has another question and she says, is it lawful to make voluntary prayers between Isha, Witr, and Fajr? I've heard different conflicting views and opinions regarding this. Some of them say no prayers can be made after Witr until Fajr. Others say sleep can be something to separate between these different nawafil prayers, meaning it will be lawful and it's okay if a person goes to sleep. Another scholar in my country once said that it's lawful to make prayers, voluntary prayers before Fajr, with regards to between the two adhans, the first and the second adhan for Salat al-Fajr. And of course, there are others who say, no, it's unlawful, period, totally. And in most cases, I wake up before Fajr and I want to offer additional prayers, voluntary prayers. And I don't know, is it lawful or is it unlawful? I don't know what to do. Al-Jawab, the answer states, نعم لا بأس بالصلاة بعد الوتر إذا أوتر الإنسان في أول الليل أو في وسط الليل ثم يسر الله له القيام في آخر الليل، فإنه يشرع له أن يصلي ما قسم الله له كركعتين أو أكثر من ذلك، ويكفيه الوتر الأول ولا حاجة إلى وتر ثان. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: لا وتران في ليلة، فإذا استيقظ المؤمن أو المؤمنة في آخر الليل وقد أوتر في أول الليل فإنه يشرع له أن يصلي ما كتب الله له ولا يعيد الوتر الأول، فإذا صلى ركعتين أو أربع أكثر كل هذا طيب ولا بأس به، لكن يكون مثنى مثنى، لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: صلاة الليل مثنى مثنى، يعني ثنتين ثنتين. وقد ثبت عنه صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه صلى ركعتين بعد ما أوتر في آخر الليل ليعلم الناس أن الصلاة بعد الوتر جائزة، وإنما الأفضل أن يكون الوتر آخر الشيء، كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم: اجعلوا آخر صلاتكم بالليل وترا. فالأفضل أن يكون الوتر هو آخر شيء، لكن إذا صار هناك ساعة صلى بعد الوتر ركعتين أكثر فلا حرج في ذلك، والحمد لله. Naam. Yes, it's lawful to make prayer after Witr. If a person makes Witr early on in the night, or the halfway point of the night, in the middle of the night, and then Allah allows that person to wake up later on in the wee hours of the night, later on at night, then he is allowed to make the prayers that Allah gives him the strength and the ability to make, 2 rak'ah or more, but sufficing himself with the first witr. And there's no need to make an additional second witr. This is due to the Prophet ﷺ's statement, there should be no 2 witrs in one night. So when the believer wakes up, male or female, in the wee hours of the night, late at night, and they've already offered witr, there's nothing wrong with making additional rak'at, but without a second witr. So a person makes 2 rak'ah or 4 or more, that's fine, that's tayyib. There's nothing wrong with that as long as they're in pairs of 2. 2 rak'ah, 2 rak'ah. The Prophet ﷺ said the night prayer should come in pairs. It has also been authentically reported that the Prophet ﷺ offered 2 rak'ah after he made witr. He made witr in the end of the night, and he made 2 rak'ah afterwards. It states that the Prophet ﷺ, he did this to teach the people and to show the people and to instruct the people that there's nothing wrong with making additional prayers after witr. But the best thing to do, the most superior situation, the most excellent situation, is to make the last of your prayers the witr. As the Prophet ﷺ said, make the last of your prayers at night witr. So that's the best thing to do, for the witr to be the seal. However, if a person has extra time, extra energy after witr, and they wish to make 2 rak'ah or more, inshallah, there's nothing wrong with that. La haraj, no sin in that. And Allah surely knows best. This fatwa was given by Sheikh Aziz, Ibn Abdillah, Ibn Baz. May Allah have mercy upon his soul. And a few things that we can notice, a few things that we do notice and we can pay attention to from this fatwa is, before the fatwa is the question, is the importance of asking the people of knowledge. The importance of asking the people of knowledge, especially when a Muslim is confused, and especially when a Muslim is in doubt. It's very important to seek the advice and to seek the legal ruling from those who actually have the knowledge. And it's nothing but, it's natural for there to be conflicting views. The system of fiqh that we have is a human effort. It comes from men and women. Okay, so it's going to be there are going to be things which are speculative. There are going to be things over which the people are going to differ. The teachings of Islam, of course, are from Allah. Why there's a such thing as fiqh, the halal, the haram, the obedience to Allah and His Messenger, that's from Allah. But the system of fiqh, how they codified it and put it into a system, that's from men. So there are going to be issues over which the people say yes and some say no. I say yay, you say nay. So it's nothing wrong with that initially, but the problem is when you don't ask, when you aren't sure, keeping silent upon that, being too shy, being too scared, being afraid, or thinking that it's a simple, easy issue. I don't have to ask no one, so on and so forth. And last but not least, we notice from this fatwa that the Mufti here, Sheikh bin Baz, may Allah have mercy upon him, he gave his answer. He gave his answer, he proved his answer, and that's it. And he didn't deal with this one and that one, what these people say, what those people say. He dealt with, he gave what he believed was the truth. And he gave his answer with the proof and evidence, and then that's it. It's the end of discussion. And of course, the world will be a much better place if and when the people did this more. Not saying that the people cannot explain other things, or if they're asked about other opinions, or people who make those opinions, whatever the case may be. But the world will be better if it was more professional. This is my answer. This is my proof. This is why I said it. And that's the end of discussion. You're free to take it, leave it. That's your choice. That's your discretion. That's between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this is what I have to say, and this is why. All right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best.